mountain, and he wiped away the beads of sweat that glistened on his brow. His tired feet were buried in the quagmire, and his bloodshot eyes saw all that lay between him in fulfillment of his vow. And he felt his fingers wrap around the knotted root, and he pulled his body upwards to a sea-green mossy boulder, and he dragged his weary shit ass up the mountain, and he climbed so slowly, he climbed so slowly. The crack of thunder, and the rocks began to crumble overhead and tumble down the mountain to the dismal swamp that lay beneath the jagged cliff through which a path had led. And the earth began to quake beneath his feet, and the mighty mountain changed before his eyes, and he stood amidst a sea of dust and rocks and stones, cascading down mountains, and 1,000 birds were heading for the sky. Whoa, the sacred creed will be yours. Wait until tomorrow, the sacred creed will be yours to devour, yours to seize, to obey. When the dust had cleared, the colonel lifted up his head and was driven to his knees by a blazing beam of light, and he saw the silhouette that stood before him, and he bowed in reverence, trembling in the shadow of the mighty legend's form. The prophet stood before his eyes, looking down on Colonel Forbin, where he shuddered in the puddles and the muck, and he quietly addressed him, and he spoke so slowly, he spoke so slowly, he said, Forbin, I know why you come.